You know, it's wild to think about, but the human hand is literally one of the most sophisticated healing tools in existence. Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're going to completely unpack the roadmap to becoming a registered massage therapist. If you've got a passion for helping others and you want to transform that drive into a recognized, highly respected healthcare profession, you are in exactly the right place. We're going to look closely at what it actually takes to earn this diploma and step confidently into the medical community.
Here's a quick look at our agenda for today. We'll start by exploring this rewarding healthcare career, take a look inside the 88-week program, dive into the core areas of study, break down those 330 hands-on clinical hours, and finally, look at taking your very first step.
All right, part one, a rewarding healthcare career, the end goal. We're actually kicking things off at the very end of your journey, because seeing the incredible value of this career is what makes all the rigorous training completely worth it.
I love this part because it shows just how versatile this diploma really is. You absolutely aren't tied down to a single desk or clinic. As an RMT, doors open literally everywhere. You could be working in a fast-paced sports medicine clinic, providing absolutely crucial geriatric care in a hospital, or hey, even traveling the world working at luxury tourism destinations and cruise ships. And of course, if you prefer being your own boss, self-employment and home visits are fantastic options too.
Now, here is why this specific path is such a game changer. This program represents the absolute gold standard of education because it is fully accredited by the Canadian Massage Therapy Council for accreditation. That means the curriculum is meticulously designed to prepare you for the CCHPC registration exams. It basically sets you up for professional success from day one, making sure you meet the highest national standards for safe, effective care.
To really clarify your specific role within the broader healthcare team, it helps to compare it to similar professions. While you share the exact same goal of healing as a physical therapist or a chiropractor, your approach is totally unique. Instead of manipulating bones or relying on rehabilitative machinery, your focus is entirely on muscles and soft tissue. Your hands are both your diagnostic tools and your treatment.
Okay, moving right along to Section 2, inside the 8-week program, structuring your journey. Let's look at how we actually structure this intensive path to transform you into a specialized healthcare professional.
Get ready for this number, 2,751. That is the total number of program hours you are going to complete. Yeah, I know, that will probably require a whole lot of coffee. But honestly, you should view it as a badge of honor. It proves the incredible depth of your clinical preparation and ensures that when you finally graduate, you're fully equipped to tackle a really wide scope of patient needs.
To put that into perspective, those hours are meticulously spread over 88 full-time weeks. Across 8 distinct terms, you undergo a complete transformation. You'll start with the absolute basics in Term 1 and graduate to complex clinical case studies by Term 8. It's this continuous, immersive cycle of learning and immediately applying what you've learned.
Which brings us to Section 3, the core areas of study, building the foundation. So what exactly are you studying during those 88 weeks to become a top-tier professional?
Well, we break this massive curriculum into manageable chunks, starting right off the bat with the pure sciences. You are going to dive incredibly deep into musculoskeletal anatomy, physiology, and kinesiology, which is the mechanics of body movement. You'll master intricate neurology, looking at both the central and peripheral nervous systems, as well as pathology, the nature and causes of disease. These sciences form the absolute bedrock of your entire clinical understanding.
And hey, I want to emphasize something absolutely crucial here. Memorizing all these anatomical landmarks and disease processes isn't just about passing your midterms. Mastering these complex sciences directly translates into you becoming a safe, deeply empathetic, and highly effective healer. You simply have to know exactly what's happening beneath the skin to treat it responsibly.
Once that incredible science foundation is locked in, you seamlessly transition into hands-on practical skills. You'll learn the proper protocols for patient assessment, the therapeutic use of hydrotherapy with thermal agents and water, and advanced fascial techniques that's working with the connective tissue surrounding your muscles. You'll even master specific protocols like sports taping, plus some really complex orthopedic and neurological treatments.
All right, Section 4, 330 hands-on clinical hours. Practice meets patient. All that theory is great, but as an RMT, your hands are your primary tools.
You heard that right. To graduate, you will complete a minimum of 330 hands-on clinical hours. And the best part? You aren't just practicing on your classmates, you are providing direct massage therapy to the actual public.
Right around term 3, you'll jump into the supervised student clinic and dedicated outreach programs. This is where textbook theory becomes real-world impact. You'll actively assess and treat real dysfunctions, all while being supervised by experienced professionals so you can safely build your confidence.
I think this quote straight from the program's core objectives perfectly captures the vibe. The ultimate goal of all these clinical hours is to forge you into a responsible, competent, and compassionate member of the medical community. It really boils down to combining that vast scientific brainpower with genuine human empathy to create real healing.
And finally, Section 5, taking the first step, admissions process. You know the end goal, and you understand the rigorous journey. So how do you actually get started?
The admissions process is a super clear, achievable 3-step path. First up, you need basic high school graduation or mature student status, plus English proficiency. But step 2 is what I really love, an introduction to massage workshop. Because this career is so uniquely hands-on, this workshop makes sure you absolutely love the physical nature of the work before you commit to the whole shebang.
And your final hurdle? A campus interview that evaluates your overall readiness, motivation, and communication skills. You'll be evaluated using a standardized rubric, which means it's totally clear, fair, and objective. You just need to score a minimum of 20 out of 30 to secure your spot. It just ensures this intensive, patient-focused program is the absolute perfect fit for you.
So that wraps up our explainer. We've walked through the science, the 330 clinical hours, and the incredibly versatile career waiting for you on the other side. The world needs compassionate, highly trained healers now more than ever. The 88-week clock is ready to start ticking. The only question left is, are you ready to be the one whose hands make the difference? Thanks so much for joining me, and I really hope you feel empowered to go out and take that first step.